A lot of you watching this might be wondering if there is any other games out there that are similar to Terraria. Well, good for you, as in this video I will be showing you my top 5 list of games that are similar to Terraria in 2022. All the games in this list are still receiving updates even until this day. On the number 5 spot, we have Core Keeper. This game currently, as of right now, is still in open alpha version and will release soon on a later date. In this game, you're an explorer who awakens in an ancient cavern of creatures, resources, and trinkets. Your objective is to survive the harsh cavern, mine relics and resources to build your base, grow and farm crops, craft new items and equipments, and power up the core. There is a lot to discover in this underground ancient world with the biomes, enemies, and creatures, and even massive dangerous bosses. You can play this game together with your friends with up to 8 players. This game has a lot of Terraria vibe into it, and you can definitely feel it too when you try this game out. On the number 4 spot, we have Archvale. It's a twin-stick role-playing game with Souls-like and bullet hell aspects put into it. It's basically Terraria with RPG mechanics put into it with Legends of Zelda, Forager, and Enter the Dungeon styles, combats, and movements. You play as a character and you have to explore the world and defeat enemies and bosses. The thing here that makes it feels a lot like Terraria is its crafting mechanics. You're able to craft weapons, armors, gears, and equipments from the resources and loots you have found. And the crafting system feels really smooth and satisfying, and reminds me a lot of Terraria. On the number 3 spot, we have Skul the Hero Slayer or Dead Cells. I'm putting 2 games on the number 3 spot as they are both equally great but very unique in their own way. They both equally remind me of Terraria weapons, combat, and classes. Your goal in both of the games is to beat enemies and bosses and in the end defeat the final boss, while upgrading your character, and also you will die a lot. Skul the Hero Slayer combat reminds me of Terraria classes, which are melee, ranger, mage, and summoner. Each class has their own weapons and characteristics with their own unique abilities. Similar to Skul, your character can gain new unique abilities depending on which Skul he is wearing, each of which has its own unique attack range, speed, and power, so you can combo them. While in Dead Cells, there are 3 main classes upgradable via scrolls, which are Brutality, Tactics, or Survival. They have their own unique weapons with abilities tied up to it. Brutality focuses on dealing damage in a short distance, similar to offensive melee class. Tactics focuses on using weapons with longer reach, like bows, bombs, and sentries to deal damage to your enemies while maintaining distance between them, similar to Ranger or Summoner class. And Survival is the tankiest but usually has lower weapons and won't deal as much damage as the other 2. But you become more tanky and tend to have more survivability. Both of the game combat system reminds me a lot of Terraria, but I have to say that Dead Cells is better for me because I feel it is more fluid. I can't recommend Dead Cells enough to all of you who wants challenges. You will die a lot in Dead Cells and the death is permanent, but you will still keep some bonuses and upgrade, so it is fine. I really love Dead Cells as it is a very fun yet very challenging game to play as it requires a lot of skill. It also has a lot of replayability. On the number 2 spot, we have Stardew Valley. Ah yes, Stardew Valley. I absolutely love this farming simulator with some combat mechanics game. It has a lot of Terraria vibe into it while not being Terraria at all. Trust me, you are very likely to enjoy Stardew Valley as well if you enjoy Terraria. You farm a lot, craft and obtain loot and resources, build your farm, explore the town and world, make friends for a personal gain, make significant others and cheat with them, and divorce them too, if you're into that. Explore the caves and fight enemies. Yeah, it is a very simple yet very fun game. I don't know why Stardew Valley reminds me and a lot of people out there too of Terraria. I guess it is the crafting, enemies, building, mining, and art style. Amazing soundtracks as well. I absolutely love this game. You can even play together with your friends up to 4 players if you have them. Stardew Valley can be both a relaxing and fun game. I really recommend you guys to try it out. Honorable mention is Starbound. We cannot have games similar to Terraria without mentioning Starbound. As Starbound is the most similar game to Terraria, while still being very unique and awesome. It is Terraria but sci-fi space action planet adventure, and I recommend you to give it a try. But sadly, although there are still mods for Starbound, I don't think the game is receiving updates anymore. It hasn't been updated in a quite long while by the developers. so I am unsure to include it in this list. On the number 1 spot, we have Noita. Noita reminds me a lot of Terraria, especially Terraria combat and movement system, and Terraria's mage class too, though Noita's magic and spells are way more unique. Noita is a roguelite set in a world where every pixel is physically simulated. Fight, explore, melt, burn, freeze, and evaporate your way through the world using spells you have created yourself. Explore a variety of environments ranging from coal mines to freezing wastelands, while delving deeper in search of unknown mysteries. You can combine spells to create your own magic as you delve deeper into the caverns. Use magic to crush your enemies and manipulate the world around you. Noita is way more difficult than Terraria. There are a lot of hard enemies, unfair obstacles, and death is permanent. But don't despair, use what you've learned and get further on your next adventure. I'm gonna save your time and give you the TLDR. Number 5, Core Keeper. Terraria and Stardew Valley mashed together. Number 4, Archvale. RPG Terraria with Legends of Zelda, Forager, and Enter the Dungeon styles combats and movements. Number 3, Skul the Hero Slayer or Dead Cells. Combat has a similar style to Terraria, especially the classes and weapon system. Number 2, Stardew Valley. Terraria, but you live in a farm next to a town and you live in a modern age, and it feels like real life because there are a lot of people around you yet you still have no friends. Honorable mention, Starbound. Terraria but sci-fi space action planet adventure. Number 1, Noita. Terraria but mage class and you can combine magic and spells. That's all for this video, thanks for watching and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.